let's talk about 2021 FedEx Cup champion Patrick Cantlay. He enters the Masters with plus 2,500 odds to win. Missed the cut at the Players. That was his last tournament. That was his last time out. What are the chances you see maybe like a bounce back performance from him here? Or do you like other options in this price range, betting range?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind Patrick Cantlay. And you talk about moving the needle, Tiger Woods, for golf. It seems like I am the needle mover for the sweat, getting us 2 segments and adding another familiar face in Pearce Dietrich. Excited to hear what he has to say about this tournament. But yeah, I mean, Patrick Cantlay, you take a look at what he's done. Like, it hasn't been great in majors for Cantlay. But what you need here, and Dustin Johnson just said this on Sirius XM PGA Tour Radio, that you need to take advantage of the par 5s on this course, which is, that's not rocket science. And guess who's number 2 in the field in strokes gained par 5 over the last 24 rounds? It's Patrick Cantlay, right? This guy was, him and John Rahm early in their season were like light years ahead of everybody in strokes gained tee to green. It's just been a little bit of a dip, which is what we see with every golfer, is that you can't stay at the top for too long because these guys are really good. But I don't mind it at all. I mean, the guys that I do like in this range more, Kyle Brooks, I'm going to side with them a little bit more. But I wouldn't be surprised if Cantlay's up there.
All right, Geoff, what are you doing around this plus 2,500 range, dude?
I mean, I don't think there's actually much argument. Like, the best value among the top players this week is probably Patrick Cantlay. He's plus 2,500. And why are people necessarily off him? Well, I mean, he finished T33 and then a missed cut in his last 2 strokes play events. So much like Rory McIlroy, whose odds are also at plus 2,000 and ballooned a little bit, he's just coming in with like a couple mediocre results. But you look at Patrick Cantlay's body of work. He obviously won against elite fields in the playoffs. He had a pretty good start to the year where he just missed grabbing a win. I mean, he sinks 1 putt at the Phoenix Open, and you feel like Patrick Cantlay's odds are probably closer to plus 1,800 this week. So I think Cantlay is absolutely fine. I think he's got just as good a shot as most of the top players this week. He's been in contention down the stretch at Augusta before. He actually had the lead here very briefly. I think it was back in 2018 or 2019. So Cantlay's fine. He's got the all-around game that can grab a win here. Absolutely. It's just he doesn't have that like screeching recent form that maybe like a guy like Scotty Scheffler does. But I think value-wise, if you're betting 2 guys from this range, I absolutely don't mind adding Patrick Cantlay at all, because at plus 2,500, he's got the biggest odds.
Okay, Pearce, new to the program and to the Gorgeous Golf Guru segment. What do you think about Patrick Cantlay here? Plus 2,500 odds, dude.
If I agree with the experts, is that a bad sign? I mean, that means that the experts agree with me. I don't know. Yeah, he looks pretty good. I know the current form is not there, but at comparable courses, he's played well. Top 20 tee to green, top 20 in off the tee, putting, it all checks out. But hey, I'm a sucker for Jordan Spieth. I like the course history. I like the way they closed out the Valero in spite of a bad putting day. That is a concern, but these guys have mentioned it all week. The greens are so tough at the Masters. We've seen bad putters end up having good performances and win here. Jordan Spieth, when he won in 2018, he was not putting well that season. He finished 3rd that year, so I like Spieth a lot.